Skating to me is freedom. It's really important because it is my form of stress relief. It's my form of mental health, especially because of my late husband. He had a really rare genetic lung disease, and as he was getting sicker and things were constantly changing, I needed time to myself. So roller derby was a great way to do that. I didn't have to be a wife, I didn't have to be a mom, I didn't have to be a caregiver. I could just, meet people, make friends. I could channel some of that frustration and uncertainty into roller derby, into, hitting my teammates and being hit. And it really helps me cope with things. And they kind of became my unofficial support group as I played, because I played for 10 years. And so that really, really helped me kind of cope with the fact that my husband was dying.
Sports in school, there's rules you got to follow and all that. Skateboarding, there's no rules. You do what you want, it's all about having fun. So that was really motivating to me to keep doing it. When you fall, you get back up and you keep rolling, and that's kind of how life goes. You're going to have a lot of ups and downs, but you just got to keep rolling with the punches and knock the dust off and keep trying,
Park skating and skating on the vert ramp was a nice change for me. It really helped me kind of channel all of that frustration and sorrow and just everything. Because even if someone is not going to survive a disease and you're prepared for that, you're not really prepared for that. So when it happens, it still feels like it's sudden. But when someone has a chronic disease, they kind of lose little pieces of themselves along the way. And so skating kind of helped me through my pre-mourning process as far as coping with, oh, this is our new normal now, and then something would change, oh, this is our new normal now. So it really kind of helps me breathe and have some space for that.
When I was growing up, in my 20s, I worked at Fitzgerald's and Emo's, which were two of the most popular punk rock bars here in Houston. And I just got wrapped up in the nightlife and partying every other night, turned into every night. And it took its toll on me to where I wasn't having fun skating anymore. I've always been a skater, but the joy of it was kind of gone for me. Skating as of the last few years, I feel like helped save my life, really. Meeting the group of guys here that I started skating with that were sober, clean, doing it for fun, keeps you healthy, when you're out here moving around. Meeting that group of guys and that breath of fresh air, it kind of brought back the innocence of it from my childhood when I first got into it. And it was all about just having fun, getting high on life, The path I was on with drugs and alcohol was not pretty at all.
Mainly, the thing that helped me process Jason's death was Houston Vert Ramp. It was definitely the core community, the vert crew that was there. And because that vert ramp was so big, it gave me time to think, because I'm an overthinker by nature. And so being able to kind of just feel the ramp and just, flow, that really, really helped me breathe and relax.
I have a $20,000 wrist. I was really going fast and came off my board in a parking garage. This injury was the last time I skated under the influence. I was really drunk, and I shouldn't have been skating that fast down a parking garage. After that, cleaning up my act, skating for fun again, being sober and just enjoying it for what it is, was motivation for me.
I didn't go to any kind of grief counseling after Jason died because I had my skate crew. Because they were so welcoming to me as far as we could talk about anything that we wanted, and it didn't matter. There were times I would come to the ramp fully ready to skate, and I would just break down in tears and have a day, and they were totally cool with it, and they would let me be me, and they didn't make me feel bad about it. So kind of having that safe space was what really helped.
Once you start getting into an addiction like that, it doesn't do the same thing for you. That turned into drugs, stimulants, uppers, hardcore opiates, Oxycontin, and then that turned into even harder drugs, heroin, which at that point, the feeling of being a human is not there. It's just a bad feeling when you're helpless like that and you don't feel like you have control over anything anymore. After getting clean and sober, I could feel the aches and pains of my body. I'm 47 years old, so you could feel it, but it was a good thing to me. I literally had tears in my eyes, tears of joy, because I felt alive again. I've learned a lot of skills since I've been sober, and my mind keeps going and just wants more. I want more. I want to learn more. Things I haven't done, I want to learn more and more. That would have never happened while I was under the influence.